Welcome back to In the Meantime. In my first video, I told you I would tell you the reasons for my hesitation in doing this vlog. First, I was swamped with the progressing symptoms of the MS and the withdrawal symptoms from reducing the drug. Unfortunately, the symptoms of the drug withdrawal or the benzo withdrawal and MS are so similar that some persons that are going through benzo withdrawal have been misdiagnosed with MS. The main reason, though, is that I did not want to put myself out there like that. I didn't want people to know what I was dealing with. I didn't want anyone to know my limitations. You see, I was always very independent. I was a very, very independent person who didn't ask for help, but just got stuff done. I had been taking care of myself from I was a child, and I didn't want to depend on anyone. I looked at my hesitation and was indeed surprised at my present stance. You see, I always regarded myself and my life as an open book. I tried to live my life in such a way that I had no secrets that I would be ashamed of should they come to light. I love people and I treat each person with respect and in the same way that I would want to be treated. In fact, that is one of my mottos in my life. So, with my hesitation, I kept going back to God, asking Him if He really wanted me to do this. Was it His voice or was it a figment of my imagination? I was hedging for an excuse when I was asking if it was His voice, because throughout my life, starting from childhood, the Lord always spoke to me and I knew His voice. Deep down, I knew He wanted me to do this because He used maybe 5, but definitely 4 persons to confirm this to me. On different occasions, I was talking to different persons, just everyday chatting, and sometimes about what I was dealing with. And the suggestion from them would come out of the blue. Why don't you do a YouTube channel and share with others? Mind you, I never ever told them about the directives I got from the Lord about doing this on YouTube. It was interesting that they never suggested another media. 2 of these persons even asked me if I would talk to a couple friends of theirs who were dealing with different issues. And I told them, sure, go ahead. I would talk to and support these persons while I was dealing with my own issues. So I knew that the Lord wanted me to do this, but deep down it was pride. Pride which should not be part of the Christian's life. The days came and went, and so did the months, and so did the years. Periodically, I would be convicted of my disobedience, and I would purpose in my heart that I would start. Then in a few days, the desire would go and life continued. Each time I would say to myself, I do not want people to know my business. That I found interesting, in that I was writing a tell all book. So, wouldn't people know my business? My answer to that was, that would be a book, but this would be in real time. People would be seeing me, they would be hearing my voice. Added to that, when I decided to chronicle my book, I was not yet diagnosed with MS, nor was I dealing with the neurological damage from benzo. So, in fact, this would be a whole nother ball game. With my continued resistance to do this, I began to see myself similar to Jonah. I wondered what would be the negative outcome of me being disobedient. Regardless, though, I kept praying for healing and reminding God of His many promises in His Word about healing. On one occasion, after praying, I heard, I heard as clear as day, remember, your healing is tied to what I asked you to do. One consolation those words gave me was that God had not given up on me, even though I was disobedient and stubborn. Another pushback was, He told me to speak. I came up with hilarious excuses like, but I don't like my voice. I don't like to talk. I also said, but YouTube is a big platform. How will people find me? He said, those who need to hear you will find you. The thing is, this is not a money making venture. I asked, what will I say? What will I talk about? He said, don't worry about that. I will tell you what to say. However, even with those very clear answers, I still resisted. Join me next time when we will talk. In the meantime, I wait. Today, I declare that I am blessed with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly places in Christ. Ephesians 1, verse 3. God bless you.